You were in a film, which was released in 2009.
Yes.
Right? Because we don't know
I
you
thought
that
meant
good
something
yet.
else.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, there's another film.
Really?
No. Rock Prophecies.
Yeah, I want to hear about that.
No, it's all good.
No, that's
If you
why
look
we were
hard
like,
enough,
what?
you'll find.
Because someone was talking about it in the car or last night. No, I was. It doesn't matter. We're on the way to coffee. I managed to bring it up. So
Rock
asking me-
Prophecies, yeah.
Rock
Yeah.
Prophecies, oh yeah.
Okay, could you tell in short what Rock Prophecies is and what your role in it?
Well, that's interesting. When we were coming over to the States, we hadn't made the move because we didn't know anybody there. We wanted to have a few phone numbers and a few contacts. So what happened is our manager met this photographer named Robert Knight, who the film is about. One of the oldest professional photographers, Zeppelin, Hendrix, from the 60s, and he's been doing it the whole time. And his sort of hobby is to find new talent and do exactly what we needed, which is introduce the band who he believes in to everyone that he knows. And he knows a lot of people because he's been photographing big rock stars for 40 years. So he literally heard our music at a dinner party and said, I like the band, and told our manager to come over that week and he would introduce him. So then our manager came back with phone numbers, and then that was when we decided to move over to the States because we had an introduction. And so before we had a record deal, right when the Free Hugs clip was being made and we were making tracks that we were hoping would get released for a record, but it wasn't like we didn't have a deal yet, he was approached to make this film, and he volunteered us and said, you have to film Sick Puppies. I want them to be in the film. I want them to be the band that we follow, and hopefully, because he believed in us, he thought we were going to get a record deal and get on tour and stuff. And so he actually paid a little bit of money to get a camera crew out before the film had funding to get us at the beginning before we had a deal. So it's documented from when we were in LA, moving there. There's footage of us carrying the beds up the stairs and moving into the first place we had. And then all the way through rehearsals, recording the record, to being out on tour. The little shows that we were talking about are in it, and then it goes all the way up to playing arenas with us. Evanescence, we played some arenas with them, and they filmed that as well. So it's all in the film, the whole ride. It's really good.
Are you keeping up with that, like filming what you're doing now?
Not as
Because
much.
That would be nice.
There's it would. We're actually starting to consider bringing someone out to do that because there's so much stuff happening, and plus in Europe it's so beautiful. Like there's so much, and you kind of want it for yourself as well. You want to be able to have the videos.
We try to video as much as we can. Sometimes we'll get we'll have a camera crew, but just for
1 day or 2 days.
Just for little stuff,
yeah.
and then we do like our own little
Flip
cam, like little handheld. With technology these days, it's pretty cool. You could just have a pretty decent camera, like the size of phone. So